and welcome to Craig and Ryland's the review show, episode 3. People seem to like episode 2, didn't they? I think we did a good job there, buddy. Boom. So we're back with another episode, and we are going to try and perform everything that we're reviewing, aren't we? We've got 4 items. We're going to perform everything. You're going to do 2. I'm going to do 2. We're looking at some older items, some brand new items. And before we start, we have to give a big shout out to, which company are we giving a shout out to?
Prop Dog.
Prop Dog. How awesome are Prop Dog?
They're awesome.
And let me tell you why they're awesome. We have custom printed close-up pads. This is a slightly unusual close-up pad, custom printed, leather on the back, velvet on the front. This is beautiful, isn't it? How good is this?
And it looks cool. And it looks funny.
And
you can put it back.
It's awesome, isn't it? And we had 2 of these printed up. We had this one for me, and we got this one for Ryland. There you go. You're upside down. We've got
You
this.
see mine a bit better because you can't really see that yours changes, but you can see that mine changes.
Yeah, and it's your favourite colours, green and red.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Okay, and I want to give a shout out to Dave from Prop Dog because he made a mistake with your close-up pad, didn't he?
Yeah.
He rang us up and he was like, "Oh, I've messed up the close-up pad. I'm really sorry, but to apologise, I'm gonna redo the close-up pad and I'm gonna send you another one." And how much was this?
Free.
This was free. Free is the best type, isn't it? This was free, and that just says first of all, the quality is amazing, but secondly, that just shows the customer service from Prop Dog. So if you need a custom printed close-up pad, where do they go?
Prop Dog.
And what do you have to say to Dave from Prop Dog?
Thank you.
Yeah, seriously, thank you, Dave. You're awesome.
you.
Yeah, so we're going to put your pads away right now,
Not reusing mine.
dude.
We're using mine.
No, we're not. We're using this.
Using mine.
No, we're not.
Using mine. Bye. Say bye-bye.
Guess we're using his pad then. Right, okay, so let's just crack straight on with the first review. And this is a review of an ebook by a guy called John Guastaferro. John Guastaferro. A lot of people know him as John G. Now, his first set of DVDs, you know, right? I watched those before you were even born. They were called Brainstorm.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
No.
And we've been reading one of his ebooks, haven't we? He's got loads of ebooks. He's amazing. He really is. I mean, he's one of the best card magicians in the world. Very creative guy. And he's got lots of books, lots of DVDs, lots of ebooks. But there's a particular ebook we've been reading called 7 Wonders, right? And there's like 7 routines and a bonus routine in there. And there's one particular routine in there that you really liked when you read it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you're going to perform this, is that right?
Yeah.
Now, I should tell you, we've upgraded the set even more. Not only we've got custom close-up pads, but we also have a camera lady now, haven't we?
Yeah.
So do you want to say, "Mommy, get it off the sticks"?
Mommy, get it off the sticks.
Right, come on, let's perform the trick. Go for it, Ray. What we got?
Okay, so I've got 4 predictions.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them there
Okay.
in the corner of my mat. And
Yeah.
then I've also got a blue pack of cards.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Is it fair now?
Yeah, it's fair. It's very
They're all
fair.
blue. They're all blue.
Yeah, all good.
I'm gonna do a trick with a blue pack of cards.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna cut the cards like here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna put the cards down like that.
Okay. That's cool.
So they're half and half.
Yeah.
Now I want you to start with this packet
Yeah.
and work with prediction 1.
Work with prediction 1.
Yeah, you're gonna work together.
Okay. We're going to work together. I like that.
Okay, so you're gonna get prediction 1, and you're gonna deal the cards face down onto the table.
Into a pile.
Yeah, face down onto a table, onto a pile.
Okay. All the way through?
Now, stop whenever you want and put prediction 1 in like that.
Like that.
Yeah, and then put the cards on top.
Okay.
Like you're cutting them, like you're
Got
dealing
it.
cards and then cut the rest.
Okay.
And then do the same with prediction 2.
So deal again.
Yeah, but stop before you get to prediction 1.
Okay. So there? I'll do one more. There you go. So prediction 2 goes there.
Yeah, and then put the cards on top.
Okay.
And then do it with this packet and work with 3 and 4.
Okay, so anytime?
Yeah, work with 3 first. 4 wants to come into the job, but 3's there right now.
Like
and
that?
Now 4 can come into a job.
Okay. Okay, I am happy with that. That seems very fair to me.
That fair?
Yep.
Okay, let's see where you put them.
Okay.
Let's see where prediction 1 is. Where are you? Prediction 1.
Well, it was in the other packet. That's 3.
Oh, yeah, that's 3. Where's 4 then? Where were you prediction 4?
So you're taking the card next to...
On top of it.
Okay.
And then where are you prediction 1?
Yep.
Where are you prediction 2?
You're so weird. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is fair, right?
Very fair. I could have put those anywhere I wanted to. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So let's turn the cards over and see where you put them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I feel lucky.
Don't tell me those are the 4 aces.
I think so.
Let me see.
Oh.
I think they call that an epic fail, mate.
No, they don't.
Don't they?
I knew that was going to happen.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, look at these predictions. Prediction 1 says Ace of Diamonds, and it was the Ace of Diamonds.
Prediction 2 is there. Oh, there you go.
There's a King of Spades, it says King of Spades. There is a 5 of Hearts, it says 5 of Hearts. And then the 4 of Clubs, it says 4 of Clubs.
That's
Yay!
really, really good, right? I love that. I love that. And I could have put them anywhere in that deck, right?
Yeah.
That's very
I'm
cool.
just going to put these.
What would have happened if I put them anywhere else into the deck?
This would have happened. You would have got a blank card.
What?
And you could examine everything.
Guys, check that out. Every other card in the pack is completely and totally blank. Right, I love that. What do you think of that trick?
Awesome.
Why is it awesome?
I like it.
You like it? Just because you like it?
Yeah.
Why do you like it in particular?
But I don't know, I just do.
It's very, very... How easy is it? How difficult is it?
It's too easy.
Too easy. Come back here with me. Tell them. How easy is it?
Really easy.
There's no moves, is there? Which is crazy because John Guastaferro is a really talented close-up magician. Now, he published a version of that in his DVDs I was telling you about from years and years and years ago. But the one in his ebook, Seven Secrets or whatever it is, 7 Mysteries, that's a updated handling and it's even better than it was before. Because in the original version, it involved the magician having to do a lot of work. Whilst with this version, it's completely hands-off. Like, you literally didn't have to do anything, did you?
No.
But here's the thing, that's just one of 7 amazing tricks in that ebook, and the price is really, really cheap. I absolutely love this.
How much is it?
Do you remember that trick that, there was the other trick that I did? Do you know the one I showed it you a little while ago, where it was like, I love me not, love me not, all of that?
Yeah.
That was at the same ebook.
What?
Yeah, that was at the same ebook. There's so many really good routines in there.
I don't get that. Love me not. What?
The trick that I showed you a little while ago, Love Me Not, that was out that ebook as well. But look, the bottom line is, it's a really great trick. I think it's only about $10, $15, something like that. And there's 8 really awesome routines. And you know what? Not many people are going to be doing it because a lot of people don't read ebooks. And if you don't, you should. Because will you stop messing with your pad? You're just messing with it all of the time. I know you like it, but leave it alone. I love this. I think it's really, really good. What are you going to give it out of 100? I mean, I know you love that trick just in itself, but for the ebook as a whole, what are you going to give it?
99?
99, at least it's not 100, I suppose. 99%, right? 99%. I'm going to give this...
Basically the same.
I'm going to give this 90%. No, 89%. I think it's really good.
No, you're going to give it 99%.
No, I'm not. I'm giving it 89%. I really like it. I do use some of the routines in there, but just reading something from John Guastaferro, there's so many great stuff in there. There's so many great routines in there. There's also a really good mystery card. Look it up. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Most of it.
You're so weird. So weird. So it's really good. I definitely recommend it. Guys, let's get on with the next review. Okay, on to prediction number 2. Muppet Daddy. On to review number 2. What we have now is we have a book called Distilled by Ryan Plunkett, and it's produced by Vanishing Ink. I have to say, I think that Vanishing Ink have become the book publisher. It used to be Kaufman and Greenberg back in my day, but now it's these guys. Josh and Andy do an amazing job. This book just feels quality. If I can show you just a few of the pages, look at the full colour pictures in there. Right, how nice are those pictures? You know what? They're so much better than an illustration to learn these routines. And I'd never heard of Ryan Plunkett before. There's a mixture of stand-up stuff in here. There's a mixture of close-up stuff in here. There's cards, there's coins. I know you've not read it. I've read it. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. There's a routine in here, I've marked it, that I know you'll love. And when I perform this, I know you're going to want me to teach this to you. I know you are. It's this routine here. This one here, ace on top. There you go. And he actually says at the beginning, if I were a betting man, I'd say that this is the trick that most people that buy the book will end up doing. And I think he's right, because it is so super commercial. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Let's get it off the sticks. Let's get it off the sticks. I'm going to show you this. It uses a regular pack of cards, anytime, anywhere, no gimmicks, no extras. Right, we're going to use the ace through to 5 of this. For this, we're going to use 5 cards, the ace through to 5. And I'll let you pick the suit. Do you want me to do clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds?
Hearts.
Okay, so I'm going to take the ace through to 5 of hearts out. So there's the ace, there's the 4, there's the 2, there's the 3, there's the 5. Is that fair?
Yeah.
It's fair, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to play a little bit of a game. And depending on how you get on with the game, I might even tell you how the game works, okay? But the game uses 5 cards. It uses ace through to 5. And I'll give you a little tip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip with this. The ace is always on top. Okay? So, and they're always in order. So you have the ace, you have the 2, you have the 3, you have the 4, and you have the 5. The ace is always on top. Do you understand, Ryan? Yeah. So if you understand, then we can start the game. Watch carefully. Watch the 5. What's on top, Ryan? I'll give you a clue. What's on top, Ryan?
You said it was the ace?
No, but I'm not helping. What's on top, Ryan?
5.
No, you were right the first time. You see, the ace is always on top. That's what you have to remember with this.
Okay, I'll say the ace.
The ace is on top. The next one is the 2. After the 2, you have the 3. After the 3, you have the
4.
And after the 4, you have
the 5.
No, because the ace is always on top. And after the ace, you've got the 2. After the 2, you've got the 3. After the 3, you've got the 4. After the 4, you've got the 5. Do you want to tell you how this works, right? You see, you can't win this game. And the reason you can't win this game is because these are special playing cards. I lied about them being regular playing cards. They're special playing cards. When you use a phone and you type...
Does that mean the spades, the hearts, the diamonds, and the clubs?
Oh, no, I'm just pattering. It's just presentation. They're really regular. Yeah. They're special cards. They're autocorrect cards. You know, like when you write something into a phone and it changes the word for you. It's the same with these cards. They're autocorrect cards. So if you take the ace, for example, and you put it anywhere else but the top, the pack will automatically autocorrect and bring the ace to the top every single time. If you put the ace down in the middle, it doesn't really matter because the pack of cards will automatically autocorrect and put that ace on top. It's the same with the 2. Yeah. If the 2 isn't there and it's on the bottom, the pack will automatically autocorrect. And that's how it works. That's how it works, you see. Exactly, right? So I'll break the unwritten rule of magic. I'll do it one last time and I'll have the cards face up. And I'll mix them up face up. Well, the unwritten rule is, as a magician, you should never have the cards face up when you do a trick like this. Because then you'll be able to, watch the magic happen. But I've just mixed these cards up. I've given them a good mix. Now, think about this for a minute. If I wanted to have it go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, the ace would have to move 4 spaces to here. Right, the 2 would have to move 4 spaces to there. The 3 would have to shift into the middle. The 4 would have to go back there. And the 5 would have to go all the way to the end. It would take quite a while, wouldn't it? Yeah. Unless you can do magic. Watch. It looks that quick. And that's when they sort themselves out. The ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is the trick.
No,
now,
impossible.
Impossible, right? No, seriously though, that's the trick. You can take it back off the sticks now. That's the trick. What do you think of that? Because I've not shown you that before. I think you saw me practicing it over breakfast the other day, didn't you? You saw me practicing that. But I don't think you've ever seen it performed properly. How good is that?
Good.
Isn't that really good?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you like packet tricks anyway. You like Michael Close's clones and all those different things. But this is nice because
I'll give it 80.
You give it 8? How can you only give it 80? You give everything 100. No. I'm sorry, Ryan Plunkett. The 7-year-old only gives you 80. Look, here's the thing.
98.
I think if this one particular thing, just that, was released as a packet trick or a single download, and I paid like 20 quid for it, I'd be happy. Because I think it's so super commercial.
Yeah.
However, what you have here is you have so many different routines. You've got his entire stand-up act in here. You've got gimmicks. You've got stuff with regular cards. You've got what I think is one of the best A-cans I've ever seen. It's brilliant. I mean, there's so many really good routines in here. So many really good coin routines and card routines and stand-up material. He's got a really, really, really nice handling of the diagonal palm shift that he does a lot of stuff with. It's just a great book. It's just a great book. I'm going to give this book 95%. It's one of those books that's really fun to read, and the routine's really good. You can give it 80%. That's fine.
98.
No.
98.
You can't give everything.
98.
You can't give everything 100%.
98.
You know what? We're going to review another trick right now, and I'm going to show you that not all magic can be good. Okay? This book was great. Let's look at our next review. Right, review number 3. I'm going to show you a trick, then we'll talk about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually, you like Rubik's Cubes, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a trick, and you like card tricks.
Yeah.
And you like packet tricks.
Yeah.
This is a packet trick with Rubik's Cube cards. Yeah. Can we get off the sticks, please? And I'll show everyone this. Okay, so this is the trick. I'll talk to you about the name of it in a second, and I'll talk to you all about it. But let's just show you the trick first of all. So there's 4 cards, right? Okay, we're just going to get the camera a little bit closer in, and then we're going to do this. So there's 4 cards. Hopefully you guys can see that. There's 4 cards, right? Yeah. And what's important here is on the other side of the card, there's Rubik's Cubes. Can you see that? Now, all the Rubik's Cubes are mixed up. Can you see that? There's 1, 2, 3 mixed up Rubik's Cubes, right? Yeah. Now, if I snap my fingers, do you know what happens?
What?
Look, check this out. You're not going to believe it. All 4 of these Rubik's Cubes that were printed on these cards, each and every one of them now is solved. But I'm going to go one step further. Look, I'm going to put 2 of the cards there onto the table. So I'm going to put 2 cards there onto the table, yeah? Yeah. And I'm going to take the other 2 solved cubes, and I'm going to put them face to face like this, yeah? So the 2 are facing. Yeah. Now, if I do this, do you know what happens? What? The Rubik's Cube disappears from here. The Rubik's Cube disappears from here in a big explosion. And instead, what happens is over here now, we have all 4 Rubik's Cubes on those cards. And they've disappeared from here, and they've printed over here, and that is the trick. So, it's called Rubik Solved. It's published by Merlins of Wakefield, and it's by Tony Gardner. Now, before I say anything, come here. What do you think? Be honest. We've not spoken about this. What do you think? And I want to know why. So I don't just want to know what you think. I'm interested in knowing this. No. Don't give me the percent right now. I want to know what you think of the trick.
Bad and good.
Bad and good. What's good about it?
When the explosions happen and it goes, and the card, and those 2 go onto the cards.
Okay, what's bad about it?
The frustration count is not very good. Frustration count.
I'm so glad you said that. Right, here's the thing that I don't, first of all, I'm going to tell you right now, I really don't like this trick. And there's a few reasons I really don't like this trick. And I'm glad you don't like it. I'm really happy that you don't like it. And we haven't talked about this before. But let me explain why I don't like it. And there's a few reasons. First of all, he picked up on it. I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, anybody who's been into Magic for 0.2 seconds will have noticed that at the beginning I did 2 frustration counts. You pointed those out. You noticed that. The frustration count is designed as a convincer. It's designed during the middle of the routine to convince people that all the cards are the same or whatever. What this routine is doing, and it's just badly constructed, is they're using a frustration count at the beginning of the routine to show that all of the cubes are solved, and then immediately using another frustration count to show that all the cubes are solved. To be honest, that wouldn't fool a blind monkey. I promise you that would not fool anybody, especially with the fact that these are like specially printed cards that look like God knows what. So you bring cards like this out and you go, hey, I've got some of these cards. Let me just show you that they're all mixed up Rubik's Cubes. Oh, and by the way, now they're all solved. It's nobody watching this, no layman watching this is going to think, you know what? That was the best trick ever. That was amazing. So that bit I don't like, right? And that's the bit that you don't like as well, right? Here's the other thing. This packet of cards cannot even come close to being examined. You know how you said at the end of your first routine, and you can examine everything. And a lot of the routines you do, I can examine everything. In your opinion, having performed to many, many people now, Rye, do you think that when you've done a trick, a lot of the time people want to examine the props?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they can't examine the props, is that good or bad?
Bad.
It's bad, right? And these just can't even come close to being examined, even though you've had like 12 or 15 changes that have happened during the course of this routine. At the end, they cannot touch these cards at all in any way, shape or form. They cannot be examined. And I think that the fact that they're specially printed, they need to be. And the other thing is, the routine that you're getting, it comes with, there's no download, there's no video to watch. All you have is an A4 sheet of printed instructions teaching you the moves. So you haven't got like a video. And to be honest, in this day and age, I really think that you need video instructions. It's not hard to film a video and put it on YouTube. You do it all the time. How many videos do you film a day?
90.
90, exactly. It's not hard to film a video, and I think the reason why they haven't filmed this, and there's no trailer, couldn't find a trailer, there's no trailer, and there's no performance footage, and I think I know why. And I think the reason is because they know that if they went and tried to perform this to real people, they would get a very flat reaction. Because this is a very bad trick. It really is. And also, why, if you're going to do something with cubes on cards, okay, here's a perfect example. Okay, right. The other thing is, this trick is £24. I looked on Vanishing Ink, I looked on Alakazam, it's about £23, £24, something like that. That's a lot of money, right? That book that you reviewed, that's like £10, and there's like 7 routines on it. This book that I just looked at, this one here, this is about, I don't know, this is about £40 or something, 35, £40. Don't worry about that, I just dropped my phone on the floor. This is about 35, £40, but there's that packet trick I just performed, which is much better than this trick. In every way, shape and form, it absolutely destroys this trick. And that's just one routine. I think that, what's happened here is somebody has said, hang on a minute, what are magicians into at the moment? They're into Rubik's Cubes. What else are they into? Packet tricks. Why don't we create a packet trick that's got like Rubik's Cubes on it? Oh, good idea. And they have some half-brained idea that's not really worked. And they go, how can we do this? Oh, let's do a frustration count. How can we do this? Let's do another frustration count. That's not really convincing, is it? Oh, who cares? No one's ever going to actually perform this. And I think that's where we are with this. Here's the thing. If you want to actually perform routines with Rubik's Cubes on them, I think you need to go with Kev G's cube cards or the photographic deck, which we looked at last week. But now that's what I think. I've kind of talked over you. I used to do a lot of ranting in a previous review show, and I'm trying to remain calm. But what do you think? I know you talked about the frustration count. Do you like it? Do you think people would like that trick or not?
Yes and no.
Do you want to learn that trick?
Not really.
Not really.
Yes and no.
Yes. Are you saying yes to be nice? Be honest.
No, yes and no. Because part of it, some of it's good and some of it's bad.
And you like the bit where the Rubik's Cubes disappear and go onto the cards?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So part of it's good. That's basically very similar to a trick called Double Back by John Allen, that bit. I mean, it's different. It's different. I'm not saying it's a rip-off. It's not, but it's different. But, I'll teach you Double Back soon because that's absolutely amazing. Right. I'm going to give this 5%.
That's what I was going to give it.
Well, here's the reason I'm giving it 5%. I think that if they'd put a bit more thought into it, they could have probably come up with a better routine. The concept behind it, as you said, with the Rubik's Cubes jumping all over the place, I do like that concept. I do like the idea of it, but I think that the way they've done it, and they're gaffed, the cards are gaffed in 2 or 3 different ways. 3 different ways the cards are gaffed, and I think you could achieve the same thing if you just had some specially printed cards. You could achieve the same thing, and I think if you substituted the frustration count for maybe something like a Gemini count would probably do the trick, or a Hammond count, or even like a diminishing lift sequence. I think anything like that. And you put a little bit more thought into the construction, I think it would be a lot better. So I like the premise, but I don't like the construction. I don't like the fact that it's gimmicked. I don't like the fact that you can't give it out. I don't like the fact that the cost is really high. And I don't like the fact that I just don't like it, really. What do you give it? Go on, you talk.
5.
5%. There you go. So have I convinced you now that not all magic is good?
Yeah.
Right, let's do one last review and we can look at a good trick. How's that sound? Let's do it.
Our final review is called Bizarre Assembly by Daryl.
Okay.
Okay. The trick. Daddy?
Yeah?
I've got some jokers.
Do you need Mummy to get it off the sticks?
Yeah, Mummy, get it off the sticks, please.
There we go. Let's just get Mummy to get it off the sticks. So, you're going to show me, what was it called again?
Bizarre Assembly.
Bizarre Assembly.
Bizarre Assembly.
Go on then.
Daddy, I've got some jokers here. Jokers. I'll do it that way so they can see. Okay, so I've got some jokers.
Yeah?
Okay?
You got a load of them.
Yeah, I got a load of them. So I've got a load of jokers. I collect them from packets of cards. I collect them from packs of cards. Every time I get a pack of cards, I collect some jokers.
That's pretty sad, right?
Why?
You know, some people collect key rings. When I was your age, I collected key rings.
Oh, I do collect earrings.
Okay.
But I lost them.
You don't collect them, dude. Get on with your joker collection. What you doing?
Okay, do you want to see a trick?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you want to see a trick?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm positive.
Okay?
Yeah? Yeah. What are we doing?
Okay, Daddy,
Yeah?
we're going to take joke number 1.
Okay.
This guy, this little fella, is called Joker number 1.
That one's joker number 1.
Yeah, that fella is called Joker number 1.
Okay, yeah.
Joker number 1 is going to go on a table.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cut the cards.
Okay.
And then we're going to do it with this fella.
Okay.
This guy is called Joker number 2.
Okay, so that's joker number 2.
Yeah, this is Joker number 2.
Okay.
Is going to go on a table there. That's 2. That just leaves 2 more.
Okay.
I'm going to cut the cards.
Okay.
And then this little fella is called Joker.
Now, can I guess? Is it joker number 3?
No,
No.
Bob. It's called, his name is called Bob.
Okay.
Bob. This fella is called Bob.
Okay.
And Bob is going to go on a trolley. And then this little fella is called, guess what this fella called?
I want to say joker number 4 or Billy or something stupid like that. Go on.
Charlie. And this is Charlie.
Okay, this is Charlie. Got it.
Charlie
Right.
going to go on a match as well.
Okay.
And then these cards we don't need.
Okay, so you just need 4 of the jokers. Okay.
Yeah. Guess what happens when I snap and you snap? Snap.
I've got a snap as well.
Yeah, all over them. Okay?
Hmm?
And then blow. Lightly.
You want to blow as well?
Yeah.
So-
Good boy.
Thank you.
Is when the magic happens.
That's when the magic happens, is it?
Yeah, look. The ink goes from here.
What?
Yeah, the Joker goes ink from there.
Okay.
And the ink goes from there.
Okay.
And my ink goes from there.
Okay. And your ink goes from there.
No, my ink goes all over there.
That's very cool.
Over my face.
And weirdo. And everything's examinable, right?
Yeah, everything. Everything's examined.
Even the ones that you took and put over there, are they examinable as well?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, brilliant stuff. So what do you think of this, Ryan?
200%.
You can't do 200%. Before you give the percent, what do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. It's a great trick.
Why do you love it?
Look at this, such an awesome trick.
I do like, it reminds me a bit of Matrix, that trick that I do, where you've got the 4 coins underneath the 4 cards and the coins jump underneath the same card.
Yeah.
But what's cool about it, I suppose, is it's the,
You don't touch your cards.
you don't touch the cards, and it's the ink, isn't it? It's like the drawings on the cards that are moving.
Yeah.
Which
is
is
freaky. It's like ghosts. The ghosts are moving. It's like the ghost and they're like, I can't really move.
So as a 7-year-old, come back here, as a 7-year-old, Is that pretty cool? The fact that the ink's moving all over the place. Is that a cool trick? Yeah. Because I really like it. I do really like it. Now, the thing that you need to consider about this is you do need some table space, don't you? You do need somewhere to put a table. So from a worker's point of view, that is something to consider. But that is the perfect example, right? Okay. Let's just right. Hang on. Let me just do something right here. Let me just do something. Let me look up. What was it called again? Bazaar Assembly. There we are. Bazaar Assembly. I've looked it up on Prop Dog. There we go. Bazaar Assembly by our friends at Prop Dog. £13.99. That's how much that trick is. £13.99. This trick, £23.
24, you said?
24, 23, I can't remember. I wasn't really that interested. Which one's better? They're both packet tricks. Obviously, we know which one's better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you can't see because he's off camera, but he's grabbing all the jokers. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. It's a cheaper trick. Now, Daryl is an amazing magician. You know he's dead?
No.
He died last year. He's an amazing magician, and he's released so many tricks. And what Murphys are doing right now is they're re-releasing some of his older tricks and some of his lesser-known tricks. And this is one of the ones that they've released. And it's great. It's just
What
a
are
really...
the tricks that he already was?
Yeah, he bought it out years and years and years ago, and then they've re-bought it out and they've called it the Daryl Legacy Edition, I think. So it's kind of like...
Did he not do it anymore, so they brought it out again?
Well, he doesn't do it anymore because he's dead.
Yeah, but did he forget and then he did
Well, I don't really want to go into the politics of magic, but I guess that Murphy's bought the rights to all of his tricks from the Daryl estate, and then they own his tricks, so they're allowed to bring them out, I reckon.
Why did they own these tricks?
Well, he's not going to need them anymore, is he? Exactly. Somebody's going. And the thing is, they're really good tricks, so it deserves new magicians like you. When Daryl released this the first time, you weren't even born.
What?
Well, you released it like 20 years ago or something like that. So
I wasn't even in Mum's tummy then.
No, you weren't. You weren't even born, dude. You weren't even a twinkle in my eye.
That was 13 years ago. You didn't even know me.
Of course I didn't know you. You didn't even exist.
You didn't even think you were going to... When you had me, you didn't even know you were going to have deer.
No, I didn't know I was going to have to... Is this good turn from a review into a, talk about our family tree? I don't know. No! The point is, I don't know how I get distracted. Right, it's a good trick. It's a really good trick, isn't it? I absolutely love it. As I say, from a worker's point of view, you do need to consider table space. Having said that, you can construct this so that you have 4 people in a walk-around setting to hold their hands out, and you can put the cards in each person's hand, and you can do it in their hands. So that is something to consider. It's also very, very cheap. It's only £13.99, so it's well worth getting a couple of them, if you do it a lot. And
£13.99.
And here's I really like this. What are you giving it? Because I give it a mark, and you'll just copy me. So what are you giving it out of 100?
200.
You can't give it 2. You can't get... Well, I suppose you could if you wanted to, but that means...
No, 1,000!
Does that mean... If you give it 1,000, Ryland, it means it's the best trick that you've ever reviewed on this programme so far.
2,000, do you want more?
No, but hang on. Every trick you've reviewed so far, other than the one with the Rubik's Cubes, you're giving it 90, 100, whatever, all screwed up by Doc. You gave that 100%. If you're giving this 2,000%, it means that you think it's better than all screwed up, which is one of your favourite tricks.
Yeah.
So you can't give it more than that trick, because that's one of your favourite tricks. So be sensible.
Yeah, I'll give it more. Okay, I'll give it 101 because I want more than all screwed up.
101%. I'm going to give it 85%. I think it's really good. I really, really like it. And if you are listening, Murphys, and you are releasing all of Daryl's stuff, please release Dicey Dots. It was one of my favourite tricks of all time, and I lost it years ago, and I'd love a chance to get another one, and I have no idea where you can get it from anymore. Everyone's sold out. So please re-release Dicey Dots. That's it. That's another review show.
Dicey Dots?
Yeah. I can't show you because I ain't got it anymore.
Oh. Show me when you got it, bro.
Well, hopefully I will. Guys, anyway, that's another review show. Make sure that you follow us on YouTube. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Slightly Unusual YouTube channel. Not this YouTube channel, the other YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us.
YouTube channel.
Make sure you follow us on Slightly Unusual's YouTube channel. We post this review show once a week. I think it's 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. So if you've got stuff that you think that you'd like us to review or ideas, please let us know in the comments below, and we will attempt to review everything. It can be an older item, it can be a newer item, it can be a book, and we will also, between us, one of us will try and perform the trick for you as well. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that.
If you don't know the trick,
well, we'll practice it. And we'll see you next week. I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland. See ya!